What's up, guys? This is Seth Daniels. I'm making my DCCW debut. I just want to say thank you to the guys at DCCW for giving me a shot and giving me this new opportunity. I'm very thankful. I'll be going up against Nick Brutal today. Obviously, from the name, he sounds like a rough guy, but he's a veteran, and, anytime you wrestle a veteran, that's a great opportunity to get better. So looking forward to going up against him, definitely anticipating a fight. I think it'll be a great match. I think it'll be a good test of skill, test of strength. And I'm sure it'll be brutal, Nick Brutal, so I'm sure it'll be rough. But it'll be a good match, and I think I can hold my own against him, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for coming.
Greetings, Chump Stains. The Ace, Nick Brutal, coming at you live and in color. DCCW, I have arrived, and the pleasure is all yours. Little about me, I come from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois. I grew up tough, I lived tough, and everything about me says tough. And Seth Daniels is going to find out firsthand why you don't mess with the Ace. I am the best at what I do, and there is nobody stopping me on my way to the top. I'm running through him, I'm running through the rest of that locker room, and everybody else's hopes and dreams are coming to a brutal end.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his DCCW debut, give it up for Nick Brutal. And also making his DCCW debut, give it up for Seth Daniels.
And at the sound of the bell, we got two new DCCW superstars in the ring. It is Nick Brutal versus Seth Daniels in a one-on-one exhibition contest here at Heatwave 2018 at the Baker County Fairgrounds. These are two very big gentlemen, and I don't know what to make of it, but I'm hoping that something shines. Collar and elbow tie up here. What's one going to do? Nick Brutal with the hammerlock right out of the gate. Seth looks like he's in agony right now. Just the facial expressions on that guy give me the heaves. What is Nick Brutal doing here? Did he just slap him in the back of the head? Sounds like Seth Daniels has a few fans here tonight. I don't know where they found these two gentlemen, but I'm sure glad they did. New faces are always welcome here at DCCW. Nice headlock by Nick Brutal on Seth Daniels. Seth's trying to take it like the man that I know that he looks like. Hope I said that right. JoJo, you're fired. Not being here to back me up. And a shoulder block. Both men go to the ground. Nick Brutal, up and over, and a nice hip toss. Nice hip toss by Seth. It looks like Nick Brutal is trying to signal to the ref that Seth did something illegal there, but he did not. That was clearly a nice hip toss. Seth looks as if he's not impressed with his opponent right now, Nick Brutal. The ace, Nick Brutal, as it says on the back of his singlet there. I just thought it was Brutal Nick Brutal. B&B, bed and breakfast. That was a funny joke. JoJo, don't you oh, wait, you're not here. I'm kidding, buddy. I miss you a lot. I wish you were here. Sorry about that weather. Seth's got that headlock wrenched into Nick Brutal. Nick is hitting the abdomen. Looks like he's trying to fight back here. Pushes him into the ropes. What's going to happen? Shoulder block by Seth. Seth is a big man. That's got to be like getting hit in a semi. And again with the hip toss. Seth is very, very awesome at these hip tosses. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end. And a scoop slam. Seth, I don't know where Seth came from, but Seth is definitely one of those people who looks like he knows what he's doing in the ring. The crowd certainly loves him. And the crowd does not like Nick Brutal. I'm not sure I'm a fan of Nick Brutal either. He stole my water in the back. He was mean to me. Very mean individual. Seth seems like a very nice guy. Again, I don't know where they found either one of these individuals, but they are both very evenly matched. Both about the same size, same height. Looks like Seth has a little bit more brawn, whereas Nick Brutal has a little bit more height. Not by much, but he does. And for the fans who are not here and cannot see this right now, whether it be on the airwaves or the radio or wherever you're hearing my voice from, I wish I could paint a picture for you, but I just cannot. Seth Daniels in the red and black tights. Nick Brutal in the navy blue tights. Looks like Nick Brutal has control temporarily of this match. Let's see how long he can hold on to it for. Nick Brutal delivering damage to the back of Seth Daniels. Daniels is on his stomach, gasping for air. Hitting somebody in the back that hard will definitely knock the wind right out of your lungs. Looks like Nick Brutal's going for a suplex. Which one? Oh, a snap suplex. And a cover. 1, 2. Kyle W. calling the action here again, right down the middle. The King of Stripe style. I'll never stop saying that, ever. Let's get that trending on Twitter. Hashtag Stripe style. All one word. Put Kyle W. over. Book him. Good ref. Soccer games, pro wrestling, MMA, karate, doesn't matter. Book him. Book Nick Brutal. Book Seth Daniels. Book anyone from the DCCW roster. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Nick Brutal, what's he going for here? He's using those giant thighs to his advantage. As Seth's neck was across that middle rope, it looks like he was almost choking him out with the size of those ham hocks. Right across the back, pushing Seth's neck into those ropes even further, causing some damage to the esophagus. And to quote one of my favorite movies, if a man can't breathe, a man can't fight. Sensei Terry Silva from The Karate Kid, I believe part 3. And Nick Brutal also taking it to Seth right now, and Seth not on his feet. Also to quote The Karate Kid 3, again, a man can't stand, a man can't fight. Scoop slam. And a delayed scoop slam by Nick Brutal to Daniels. Daniels on his back. What's Nick Brutal gonna do? And a leg drop, Hulk Hogan style. 1, 2, and a kick out by Daniels, just barely getting that shoulder up. I don't know if he realizes where he's at. He might be seeing stars at this point. I have no idea. I would not want to be in either one of these men's boots. I would like to be a fly on the wall, though. It's amazing. The ace, Nick Brutal, wrenching in that sleeper hold. Seth is fighting for air. He's trying his best to get out of it. He's kicking that leg. He's got his wrists laid over the arms of Nick Brutal like he's going to try to get a grip and pull them apart, but it is a very hard thing to do when you're losing oxygen and fading fast. Seth looks like he is fading fast, but what's this? Looks like he's getting energy. He's feeding off the energy of that crowd. Seth fighting back. The abdomen of Nick Brutal is in pain. Oh, and a taste of his own medicine. Seth now has, and a jawbreaker. Never mind. Ixnay on that call. Nick Brutal taking control of this match once again with a, no pun intended, brutal jawbreaker. What in the world? A headbutt to the abdomen, and that was not pretty. That was bad. And a 2 count. Seth gets that shoulder up. Seth needs to make a comeback here. This crowd is itching and aching for Seth Daniels to make a comeback. And I don't know if that's going to happen. Again, I'm not a sidekick. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not Doc from Back in the Future. I cannot tell you what's going to happen here. Seth is very, very winded. I actually think we might need some paramedics to check him out and give him some oxygen in the back. Brutal is really taking it to Daniels. This match being very one-sided, with Nick Brutal doing most of the dominance in this match. In the corner, and a chop to the chest of Daniels. How much more damage to the lungs can you do to this poor man? You know he can't breathe. Seth into the corner again. Belly to back. A nice belly to back suplex. Almost like Scott Steiner style there, because the man is so huge. One Nick Brutal. Arguing with the ref that the count isn't fast enough. Well, that's just too bad. Referee Kyle W. always calls it down the middle, fair and even. Elbow drop by Nick Brutal straight again to the lungs and the esophagus of Seth Daniels. I don't know how he's breathing right now. I know as a normal non-athletic human being myself, I would not be able to do this.
Yeah, I watch your brothers, I put my hands around. Yeah, that's how it works.
And with the shin of his very own leg, Nick Brutal laying it right across the face, the neck, the nose, the jaw of Seth Daniels. We need to stop this match. Somebody needs to throw in the towel. This man is taking an absolute beating, a brutal beating. Modified camel clutch style, recliner style move here. Sitting on his back, really arching it, pulling on the under jaw of Seth Daniels, wrenching on that neck, making it hard for him to breathe. No way. No way. Seth Daniels stands up with Nick. Brutal is on his back into the corner, trying to break it, trying to break that hold. Do not let the orthopedic padding and pillows on those turnbuckles fool you. An inch of padding is not enough to hide 9 inches of steel and turnbuckle underneath those things. They hurt. Trust me, I have the scars and the bruises to prove it. Splash in the corner by Daniels. Daniels looks to be making a comeback here. Irish whip. What's he gonna do here? Up, clothesline, ducks to the line. Both men got caught with a clothesline. They are both down on the ground right now. The referee looks like he's about to start a count. 1. Both men need to start making it to their feet, because if they get to the count of 10, they are out. This match ends in a draw. There is no winner. And it would be a sad thing for 2 men who are making their debut to not have a W in their book. One of these men is going to walk away with a W. One of them is going to walk away with an L. Who it is, who it's going to be, I have no idea. But both men walking away with a D, that would be absolutely insane, and that's not how I would want to go out. The exchange of right hands back and forth between Seth and Nick right now, and a chop to the chest. The ace, oh, he spits on it. Daniels hitting ace. Ace hitting Daniels. Daniels hitting ace. Ace Daniels. Daniels ace. Daniels ace again. Daniels ace. Back into the corner. Duck it. Up. He went sideways. What's he going to do? Is this a fall away? Is this a power slam? Is this a... No. It's a kidney buster. Shoulder straps coming down. Daniels means business right now. He could be looking to finish the ace, Nick Brutal. Absolutely astonishing that this man can breathe. Power slam? Power slam? Is that going to happen? Nope. Nick Brutal won't let it happen. Into the turnbuckles again. Kick to the stomach. Modified jawbreaker. Sit down jawbreaker. 1, 2, 3. It is over. The ace, Nick.
Your winner, the ace, Nick Brutal!
That's just one of many. On my way to the top. Anyone who thinks they're going to stand in my way, their ambition is going to come to a brutal